Now, the future of the use of ballot drop boxes in Wisconsin is in the hands of the Wisconsin Supreme Court. The High Court today heard arguments over whether state law allows absentee drop boxes to be placed anywhere other than in election clerk offices.
You're asking this court to give municipal clerks absolutely free rein to disregard the carefully regulated regime established by the people's representatives in the legislature, and they can do whatever they want as long as it's workable?
That is not what we're asking. What we're asking the court to do is to apply the statute as written, and the statute as written does not restrict how municipal clerks may accept delivery of voted and sealed absentee ballots.
And while the state's high court heard arguments in Madison, supporters gathered at Milwaukee's Center Street Library to have their say. 12 News' Mallory Anderson explains what's at stake for both sides.
With less than 6 months until the November election, the state Supreme Court will again take up a controversial election topic: ballot drop boxes.
Ballot drop boxes have been stripped from the process.
Supporters of boxes held 5 rallies across Wisconsin, including at Center Street Library.
We want drop boxes to come back. That's why we're here.
Nearly 2 years ago, the state's high court banned Wisconsin voters from using them. It was a win for Republicans who challenged their use after the 2020 election, when voting absentee became popular due to the pandemic and drew criticism from former President Trump. The ballot box at Center Street Library was one of 15 secure boxes across Milwaukee where voters could drop absentee ballots. Each box was monitored by a video camera. Activists say not having drop boxes is a tactic to make it harder to vote.
Our democracy is so much stronger when all voters, like I said, can cast their ballots. And those drop boxes provide a safe and secure option for hardworking people to be able to participate in the democratic process.
If the Supreme Court decides to reinstate ballot drop boxes, many of them will be ready to go. A lot of them, like this one here, have been sitting locked up with a black tarp over them since 2022. Lawyers for state and national Republican Party leaders say changing the ruling now would unleash a new wave of legal challenges. In Milwaukee, Mallory Anderson, WISN 12 News.
Republican leaders say they will not go into special session if the justices decide to allow the ballot drop boxes.
The challenge with the Supreme Court is they're ignoring past precedent. They're just throwing it out the window. When there's a previous Supreme Court decision, they're just going to simply override it, which is something courts have historically not done. But, you know, the decision's still being made, and, you know, we're done with session.
No word yet on when the justices will issue their ruling.